So I go against the grain, jab left when you right, southpaw bring the pain. Outlaw in my veins, I'm riding with pop spirit. It's just me against the world, but I struggle to get near it. To get a punch in, but when I do it's KO. This is trap music, you can't leave till I say.
Yo, what is up, guys? Just setting up shop right now. Bear with me. Let me get everything situated for this build today. We are working on a really fun project. This one is a little bit unique in the sense that we're actually gonna, this is my first time doing the magnetic bottom, quick release magnetic bottom for a client. Literally my first customer to get this done. So yeah, should be pretty fun. It is going to be a little bit more involved, specifically the side panels. But yeah, let's get it going, guys, because I don't have that much time. I do want to get this one going. Oops, dropped something, but that's okay. I don't need it. All right. First and foremost, let's get some hardware going. Definitely need the hardware. 2, 4. I need 8. 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. There we go. All right. Got some hardware here. I'm gonna peel all this off really quick. Oh, you know what? I also have to get that cabinet hardware. What up, Katana? How you been, bro? Yo, I just hooked up your homie with a build, the Anubis build. The last build was for your boy. I didn't know he was your friend like that. That was cool. How you been, bro? Guys, can you hear music in the background? I'm trying something. I have a bunch of unreleased, well, it's like released, but it was like indie music that I had released back in the day. I'm gonna use this stream to see if it gets caught from, because it was published, but some of the stuff isn't even on like Spotify or Apple Music anymore. Like it was on, and then I guess like because I didn't keep up with the publishing and like the label that released it. Yeah, we'll see. But it's low. Okay, that's cool because there's like rapping in it. I'll turn it up a little bit. So yeah, these are my old albums that I put out like back in the day, probably like 2000s, mid 2000s. Yeah, I haven't really been keeping up with the publishing and whatnot. Oh, that's cool, bro. How do you know? How do you know? What do you call it? Anubis. It didn't seem like he was really up on like Fightsticks and stuff like that. Completely new to the game. Like he was having a hard time explaining what he wanted at first. You know, he was like, he just played on pad, I guess. All right, so we are getting these sides ready, guys. I do have to go get a set of the magnetic hardware. It's in the dungeon. I don't have my camera set up, so I'll be right back. Okay, got a set. Also, we have to do one quick thing. Okay, got my laser set up. You know what? I could quickly turn on the cameras because I have a feeling we might need to get in here later. We'll see. Turn the cameras on. All right. What up, Tal? I appreciate that, man. Blaster, what's up, sir? Ooh, I just realized something. We are going to, we have to glue stuff today. This for the live got a little more guap to make. Alright, you know what? Different strategy today, guys. I just realized this is the first time I'm doing this for a customer. So I got a different strategy. We're gonna do the bottom first. I'll tell you why in a sec. Because I have to set these magnets to the bottom panel. So I need to do the magnet. I need to do that first so that it's dry and ready to go before. Yeah, basically right before we pop the bottom on, like I want the glue to be set already. Also, you may have seen this is white acrylic. I don't normally stock this stuff, so before you guys being like, yo, I don't see it on your website, I'm trying to order that white acrylic. Yeah, I don't have any white stock. It's just special order per request if you get a build from me. Alright? So I don't want to hear nothing about it on my website. What's the theme for today? Okay, so the theme is Dark Souls, but all in gold. It's going to be like golden Dark Souls. It's crazy. Hold on, I'll show you. And I didn't do the artwork today. My homie Frieza did this one. I wanted Frieza to get on and, you know, showcase his work. But look at this. It's a beautiful Dark Souls piece. That's how it looks. Praise the sun. Yep. Really cool, right? Full screen. This is me rapping on this, by the way. And I never felt the same right after Buck got clapped. Rest in peace. Told my soldiers roaming the streets with your hooded sweater on instead of army fatigues. We all trying to make the move from minor to major. Matcha. Matcha gang. Everything you're listening to today is all my music, guys. Back in my back in the day when I was a young gun. Before I got back into FGC super serious, I was like super into music, guys. Just making beats and whatnot. But we never listen. Fixed opinionated, never want to think what's missing. Each mind lost within its own, trapped in this out of control, bad reception. Okay, so this is Gorilla Glue, guys. It's never fully authorized. Confined minds in due time through thin lines, are never vision eye to eye. Quick to judge, disregard of another self-absorption, compromising what you discover. Cover your own tracks. It's like a matter of fact, attacking and lacking an act to relax. It's more than white and black. Misunderstanding, rambling what you demand, and standing in your own reflection. No flaws, only perfection. Blown out proportion, situation augmented, distorted, door violated, no way to vent it. The minute you thinking you at the limit, you backpedaling, turn for the worst. Compressing heartbeat, adrenaline cycles, a systematic. Okay, so that's gotta sit. Patterns in search of outlets, not a chance attaining standards. You're now stranded, taken for granted, can't stand it. What's the resolution? Complex collide. Completely new, guys. These are metal like cabinet panels. So I figured out the solution to do a magnetic bottom. So completely new. Probably you've never seen me do this on any stream ever, any build. I've done it for my own personal build, and that's the only. This is the second stick that's gonna have this quick release magnet bottom. It's my personal one, and then this one is first customer to have it. I know it's been done before with other products, like the Victrix, for instance, and like, you know, some of the newer fight sticks that you could buy in the market. DIY, kind of tough. I mean, Punk Workshop has a solution. ASI has a great solution. I was talking to Victor from ASI, and he gave me a couple ideas. But I settled on this solution. It seemed like the most economical and easiest to implement. Okay.
To the rhythm, dope beats, dope rhymes bumping in your system. Phrase, organic cat backdrop and wisdom. They ain't feeling that, then fuck it, I gotta diss them.
Product of the block, what you get your whip stolen at.
Watch your grill, dog, we will put a hole in that. Brick City, Chill Town, P-Town, and Hackensack. New Jerusalem, hoodlums, the illest type of habitat. Roam the streets with a dub and a fitted cap. Where motherfuckers always yelling where the chickens at. Kicking rap, flipping tracks, never sick of that. But city coming whack, now brother, how you figure that? 201 be the district where I'm chilling at. From the burbs to the ghetto where they pillin' caps. Ducking 5-0, twisted 40 bottle caps. Jersey get the money, fuck that, dog, we still in that.
All right, I'm gonna get this one installed over here. And beats don't pop the way Dilla made them drop. DJ stop cutting like they jam Master J. The fuck is going on with this game today? Okay, so you see that? Camera. What happened, camera? There you go. 4 mounting points right there for the magnetic posts. Okay. I'm gonna let that sit and marinate over here. Let that dry. All right. And I can kind of continue on with the rest of the sides. You know, I'm going to put this on top here too, so there's a little weight on it. Yep. Okay, there we go. All right, the second phase to that is this right here, where, okay, this is where the brackets will be installed, okay? So this is gonna go here. Oh shit. Guys, I have to countersync this, okay. So, hold on. Yeah, joystick's gonna be here, so it's gonna be this side, and then this side. Okay, so I have to countersync both, all these holes right here, okay? Let's go to the dungeon. I know I needed to do that. Oh, crap. Come on, guys. We don't have our cam set. Hold on. I got this. Yep. 1 cam. 2 cam? 2 cams. Okay.
Another jonyfraze production.
Also, wait, hold on. You know what? Before we go there, we got, all right, let's do...
Scholar with Creflo's dollar, I could cop a continental and escape to the Congo like that, yeah. And the devil is watching me. Oh my God.
So we're listening to my homie Brooklish. Shout out to the homie Brooklish. This is a project we did, man, I don't even remember, 2017 or 18, something like that. It was called Midnight in Brooklyn. If you guys want all this music, it's on Bandcamp, jonyfraze. I think bandcamp.com or jonyfraze.bandcamp.com. It's you can download it for free. I'm not even tripping if you don't want to pay for it. It's just out there. Hey, Lauren. Yeah, that strap-on mod. Yo, you can do that yourself, Katana. It's mad easy. It's like mad easy. It takes like freaking 5 minutes. Okay, guys, so I am gonna head over to the dungeon to get these pieces countersunk, and I have to laser cut the little covers for the foam. Okay, so two things happening. I'm gonna hit go on the laser. All right. Sorry, I don't have chat with me right now, guys. I'm gonna just do this real quick.
Church to get lifted when I could sit in one spot and pray for 10 minutes. And if I go in vanity to receive God's mission, then inside a God and devil racing for spirits. What's wrong with that? The same thing wrong with the book of Genesis, where man rules nature, no care what the incentive. You see, God gave all his children the same story, sent them across the world and said spread it with the same glory. A few many years later, look at what we have. Religion took humanity and God was blamed for that. But from what culture? What can misinterpret harmony? Place God on his monitor, raise war with an army.
I forgot I had to countersink this, to be honest with you guys. Whoa, what the fuck's going on? Whoa, 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 whoa. My laser is lasering something that doesn't exist. Hold on. So weird. What is that, Lauren? Oh, guitar strap. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, it's also on my Amazon affiliate page. You guys can... Where can I find that? It's on my website.
Check it. Hey yo, I worked it all from shopping malls to fast food. Cause rap was a coffin object to pay dues. I was zoned out, believing the glass was half empty.
Okay, that sounds more right. 25 seconds. That definitely sounds like... Alright, enjoy, Blaster. Appreciate you, man, as always. Alright, this is what I needed. I have to do this. So I'm just cutting out 4 little, like, circles with white foam. And this will fill in the gap once we're done. You know what? Maybe I'll just leave it as an option. I'll leave Spets the option. If he wants to screw in the feet or if he wants a magnetic, just do magnetic. It's really up to him. And then he could pop these on if he wants to, if he only wants to do magnetic. I'll show you guys all this later. So it's only kind of making sense in my mind right now, but I will tell you guys. Alright. Got that for now. Okay, I could toss this. Leave that here, and I will be back with these white pieces. All right. I even left the hose alone. I don't want to be a thundercat. I'm coming up in rap. You don't want none of that. Fresh off the block like a running back. Run it back. The world is mine. I've earned my shine. And Tony left it for the kid because I was first in line. I'm up early. Okay. The world is yours. Okay, so these are just like cabinet locks, guys, like magnetic cabinet joints. You guys are wondering like what the hell is gonna cause the bottom to stay on. Lauren actually had like a very similar idea with her project. She did it manually, whereas I took the time and measured out like the posts. You see how I'm bolting these in? So yeah, I was able to measure it out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. My drawer is stuck. Okay. Woo. Got it. Okay. I needed my screwdriver. Do it my way. Yeah, you hear this track in the background? So that's Large Professor. I did a track with the legendary Large Professor. Responsible for Nas production. Of course, main source. This is called World Renowned. It was a track we did back in 2002. Crazy, right? 2002. Shout out to Extra P Large Pro. Yeah, Large Pro, man. Yeah, this is called World Renowned Organic Thoughts featuring Large Professor. That's me rapping right there. I used to be a big hip hop junkie. Umbrella Big Cats be always fronting on the drama. That's why I kick raps or break your sentence like a comma. So yeah, Large Pro, Extra P. Oh my God, I dropped the screw. I'll get that in a sec. Is there a commission build where I can provide my own parts and ship it to you? Slick, kinda, but it depends on, you gotta talk to me about it. I'm a little cautious about that because I got burned a whole lot of times, bro. Thanks, Pixel. Appreciate that. That's my homegirl Gambina. One of the first Asian American hip female rappers. That's my old crew, man. Yo, damn, there's no present status. That's the home Antonio. Funny story. His mom is Grammy Award winning. What's his mom? Millie Quesada. Grammy Award winning merengue artist. It's so crazy. You miss the style of hip hop? Yeah, this is the only style of hip hop that I kind of like know. I'm old, man. Call it whatever. Boomer rap. Whatever. Make fun of me. I don't care. We made music back then. Okay. See that? So that's bolted on. I put a new measurement on. I hope it's the right measurement. We're gonna go with it. If not, we will adjust it somehow. But the one that I had, this version of these sides with the magnetics that I'm putting on right now, I didn't measure it perfectly on my stick, so I have the bum one. So my stick is like the prototype, right? And I also didn't put the metal plates in the right position because I realized that this screw right here, I don't know if you guys can see this, there's like another hole right there. That I completely blocked it off because I wasn't thinking that how big this piece of plastic was versus just the screw hole. So yeah, Slick, hit me up on Discord, bro, and we could chat about it. Slick, you know, I have a version of the commission that I just do the enclosure and the graphics and the prints, you know, and you put in your own parts. So that's the closest thing I got like listed on the website. But as far as like you sending in your own parts, like I said, man, I'm very cautious with that because I got burned so many times in those situations. One person, you know, pretended that like he sent it, right? He pretended that he sent it, never proved that it never came, and he tried to blame it on me. You know what I mean? And like it just never came. And like you know what I honestly think he did? I think this person, what they did was they made a label. You know what I mean? They made like a shipping label, like, and then canceled it or something like that, and then sent me the tracking number, because the tracking like never went anywhere, you know? It was just like stuck somewhere, and he kept saying, nah, you got it, you stole it. I was like, bro, why the fuck would I do that? You know what I mean? Like, why would I do that? So I'm not after those situations, nah, I'm not gonna do that, you know what I mean? So I gotta be very cautious about that. Yeah, no problem, Lauren. Of course.
She used sex as a weapon, stepped up, asking questions. I knew Shorty was checking, said this only take a second. Chicken the crew, she reppin' basic lean, not impressing.
Yo, shout out to the God Insight. Insight's rapping right now. The guy that was on the first verse was dude Naturel. Naturel lived in New York for a while, but you may know him. He was like up and coming MC from PG County down in Maryland. You know, I was just down there. Last weekend, I was down in DC. Shout out to everyone in DC, man. Yeah, I was chilling down in DC. Went to a music festival with wifey. My love for free, if there a fee, I never pay it. Regardless if you weigh it, I'm heartless when I spray it. I don't know, son. What I'm gonna do about you, ho. That's your ho that I know. DC's like, you guys ever been to DC? There's a lot to do there. Like a lot of museums. You could do all like the sightseeing stuff, Lincoln Memorial, all that. But then they have like the cool museums, man. They have like Aerospace Museum, Natural History, I believe there is. There's like the Spy Museum. It's pretty cool, man. Definitely go to DC at least once in your life. Be a real American. This is a beat I did for this girl. Her name is Tiffany Page. I don't know whatever happened to her. Yeah, Tiffany Page. Really dope soul singer. Very, these sides, a lot more complicated than our typical getup, guys. So, yeah, you're seeing some new stuff today. Okay. See that? What do I think of Switch 2? I mean, it looks awesome and all. I'm just not that big of a Nintendo guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that big of a Nintendo guy. I love Mario Kart and all that as much as everybody, but I just know that if I buy a Switch 2 right now, it's gonna sit for the whole life of the console, and I'm never gonna play it. It's like I got a Asus ROG Ally, you know, and that's all I need for handheld. I'll get one like if it's cheaper, like down the line. Or maybe I'll wait for like the second version, the OLED. They'll probably have an OLED. What do you think? We tried SS6 at our local. It runs pretty well. Pixel, okay, what does that mean runs well? Does it run PC well? Better than PS5 well? Not as good as PS5 well? Like, give me some deets. I want the deets. Ooh. Switch 2 is like PS5? Uh-oh, wait, hold on, guys. Where's my air gun? Un momento, por favor. Where's my air gun? I found it. It's in the lab. Woo! That's not good. Steam Deck well? That's not good then. If it's Steam Deck well, then nah, I'm good. I am good if it's Steam Deck well. Worse than PS5, but runs solid. Wait, hold on. Were you running it on the handheld, or were you running it on a screen? I think that makes a difference. I think if it runs on the handheld, it's probably a little slower, no? Like, how powerful is this? Does anyone do a bench on the Steam? I'm sorry, on the Switch 2? Do we have benchmarks, guys? On a screen, okay. Interesting, man. And were you using your controller, or did you use the native controllers? I heard GP2040 works perfectly on there. I'm excited about that. That means I can use Switch, you know? Actually, Brook then, too. That means Brook will work, too.
I'ma see those ends. I know it's lonely at the top. I don't need no friends. It's fucked up, right? But Jesus got stoned and crossed. So I'm forced to be strong and stand.
Yep, I heard that. I heard you put it on the Switch mode, it just works. Okay, guys, this build is like meant to be super luxurious, okay? This is like a luxury build. A lot of gold. Also, good chance there may be a chance I might not finish it, depending on time. Oh, okay, cool. Summer Games Fest. Yeah, I saw that the link on my YouTube. You know, maybe I should throw it on in the background there. Is it live right now, Lauren? I'll check it out. Okay. You know, I'll throw it on here. There we go. Nice. Is this like a award show? What's happening? It looks like an award show.
Tapes, so don't rewind. Cause suckers get smacked up, clapped if they act up. Hold the mic through the ones and twos, then burn the wax up. The beats come original, I'm labeled as a criminal. That individual that will murder your brain mineral. So pause, let these drums take control. Combine the wisdom with the rhythm that be digging in your soul. With the kicks to the snares, the crash, the hi-hats. Combine the scratch with the mic device, then bring it back. And put your body in use, girl. If you came to get loose, speak the truth. Cause we back and not loose.
Okay, we are popping on the USB side. Let's get that going.
a pen in the vein. Then I start bleeding ink on a page. And I could do it in the cipher in the studio or spit it on stage. Flipping amazing lyrics ablaze like a firebomb. Explode, sparking a 5-alarm. Repel an entire army. Crew click, whoever you run with. You better get ready, competitors step and get done quick, son. I keep it moving till the walls behind me. Throw it back on the track like the early 90s. What? Let's take a second, take it back. Take it back. Let's take a second, take it back. Take it back. Let's take a second,
Okay.
take it back. Take it back. Let's take a second, take it back. We did it like that, and now we do it like this.
You know, I was trying to get brass hardware for this build, but then I realized there'll be a mismatch because I can't do the USB port in brass, you know what I mean? So I was like, I better just do silver, because then at least like there's some silver points to match the USB panel. But that's okay. I mean, if the client really wanted gold stuff, he'd have to somehow gold plate everything, like the USB port. I haven't seen a gold Nutric port. Have you guys? That's definitely new.
Up in this book of life, return the page for better days. Each phrase could find a way to keep them shining like them sun rays. We all pray to find an end to this maze. Nowadays, the seeming hopeless, keep it focused in this ocean where there's nothing and no one to keep you moving and going. So while we sipping and toking,
Hey, Chobo.
get our minds open. Just the potions and the ripples of life.
Chobo's cheesecake.
Reverse is frozen in time, forever lasting.
What have you been up to, Chobo? I'm sorry I haven't been like popping in on stream that often. Have you still been streaming or no? Am I crazy? If you have, it's my fault. I barely have any time to like actually enjoy Twitch versus streaming on Twitch. You know what I mean? So, I'm sorry. Are you gonna come to beatdowns? I did stream like at midnight. Oh yeah, that's I don't know how you do that. As a parent, I'm jealous. How you do that? Stream at midnight. You don't gotta wake up early? You're coming? Cool. Yay. Is Vic coming?
Understand the magnitude of what to do, what it takes. I remain head above shoulders, walk a soldier, but still I'm getting
That was fast, Plaster. What the hell? You had dinner already? Yo, me and wifey, my wifey had off from work today, right? Which is why I'm streaming now versus a little earlier. So we got some lunch, and like we wanted to walk to this close like plaza. It's only a couple minutes walk, and there's all these new restaurants that open there, and we wanted to go to this pizza spot. This pizza spot that we wanted to go to. It was like a famous spot where my wife is from, like her old neighborhood in Jersey City, New Jersey. It was like, it was known for their pizza, and then she's like, oh, I mean, we seen them, like, they opened here, they opened a location here. And, you know, we checked it out and everything, they were open as far as, like, the hours go, and then we walked to the restaurant, and they weren't even, like, there was no one in the building, bro. I was just like, okay. So we literally freaking went to this restaurant, we tried to go to this restaurant, and just no one was there. Like, who runs a business like that, where they're just not there? Like, their hours were even posted on the freaking, I don't know, maybe there was an emergency, but yeah, we were just like, what the hell? Oh, you broke up? I'm sorry. Had no idea. I'm sorry, Chobo.
Happen to us without showing its direction. Who would have thought that Asia would die from crazy infections? Rest in peace to my people in the east. Yo, it's least expected. That shit is never detected. If not, lives are lost. Shamans couldn't predict the cost of living. Haha, take a minute to consider. No time for faking shit. Heaven's lines are getting thinner.
What you know is what you don't know. So many roads can take you out of control, but the goal is be your own. All these mixed
Okay, so sides are almost done. Yikes, we gotta get the USB port. I have to unbox all this stuff. Shout out to Focus Attack. FocusAttack.com. FocusAttack.com is today's provider of parts. We have our PCB here. We have we have our lever. We got a lot of parts, guys. Hold up. Yep. I'm gonna organize all this back here. Real quick, guys. Yo, who that? Ronnie Sunshine with the follow? I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What you up to, Ronnie? Okay, guys. We got a bucket of parts here, guys. Look at this. Shout out to Focus Attack once again, providing these lovely parts. You can also pick up one of my BnB enclosures from FocusAttack.com. I was gloating about my stick still even last night. Crystal's definitely a fighter. We love Crystal. That's what, you know what? That's one of the nicer BnBs that I had made, because you have a very rare one, Chobo, because you have the white one. Kind of like what I'm building today. Those aren't normal. If you ever want to upgrade it, let me know, Chobo. It still works, right? On PS5? Like, when you could play games and everything, right? We fixed all that, right? Okay. Look at these expensive. These buttons are like $6.50 each, like crackhead prices, bro. So expensive, these buttons. These are the Crown 202Bs. Some Samduksa, Korean buttons.
All right, I understand you know some of the.
Oh, my bad. So back to the story. Back to the story. So yeah, we tried to get pizza, and then yeah, it was closed, right? So then, like I said, there's like, it's like a new plaza with all this food, and there's a new Korean, chicken spot called 101 Chicken. I never had that before. Yeah, crack is cheaper than buttons for sure. Wait, did they mess up? Oh wait, I'm bugging. Hold on. Some of these are 24mm. Okay. I'm like, I almost had a freaking panic attack, guys. I'm like, why am I missing buttons? Some of these are 24mm, which is what I need. I started putting the 24mm away in the 30mm slots. Yeah, they're mad dough. And then that's like shipping and everything too. Yeah, do the math right now. Like $6 a button for sure. Like $6 for sure. But then you gotta add, you know, depending on how much money you spend at these places, you know, depending how much money you spend, you gotta pay for shipping. So then, yeah, 101 Chicken. You heard about it? It was really good, Jobo. My wife does not like Bonchon chicken. Like, wifey doesn't like Bonchon. She thinks, like, it's too crispy. Like, she does not like it. Like, too much crunch, you know? And she said, like, this was perfect. Yeah, they opened, like, right down my block. Like I said, I could walk there. Alright, guys. I'm gonna just park this stuff temporarily, because I don't need it at the moment. I will need it in a second, but not right now. Okay. So, next up, guys, we're gonna convert. So, I bought this black USB port, but I need the silver because I want it to be like a lighter color. It'll look silly, right, with black. So what I did is I found one in my stash where I have a silver. It's probably from an old build or something like that. And I just took out the housing, and I'm going to replace the guts of this port and use that housing. We're just basically going to switch the internals. That was like super good, yeah. And they have like different things than like Bonchon has, you know. But you know what's wild? The crazy part is there's Bonchon right down the block. It's literally like a block down is Bonchon. So I don't know if that was wise of them to open like that. I don't know. It seemed like they're doing good though. Oh, there's one by you too? Oh yeah, of course. I forgot where you live for a sec. I was like, wait a minute. That was good, you know? When I left, I was like, 감사합니다. You know, I definitely said thank you. It was super good. I gave the bow. They were so happy. They were so happy when I said thank you in Korean. They were like, wow, fucking someone... They knew I wasn't Korean, but they were like, oh, like, you know a word. That is nice, right? Knowing like a word. There's tension. Yeah, of course. Tension, Korean, exactly. 감사합니다. Okay, guys. I have a gold... where's my bucket of parts? Here we go. I made a gold pass-through. Here. There it is. I got Korean chicken place near me. Never order from there because I generally make my own food all the time. You should try it out. It's like different, you know, because it's like... Oh, shit, guys. Fuck. I gotta put a bracket inside. Ugh. We will 3D print one live, guys. Hold on. We will 3D print one of these guys. I think I have gold inside my 3D printer. We need the insert. Actually, we'll just do this. Yo, Har, what's your deal, bro? Yo, more power to you, bro. You trying to eat that? You know, yo, get yours, bro. I hope your lady lets you have it. Crispy and flavorful, like Chobo said. We're not talking about no chicken, though. Yo, you're mad funny. That's hella funny, dog. Alright, let me get rid of this. PlayStation coming out with it. Yeah, I seen that lower deck. Yeah. Looks cool, man. I kind of hope they took a little different direction. Like, I was hoping they would, like, maybe pick up on some of the newer trends out there, but nah. They didn't do that. Hold on, guys. I'm bugging. Alright, so we're gonna print this bad boy right now. I don't know, 11 minutes? Okay, we can wait 11 minutes, right? I have to do these buttons anyway. Okay. So look at these fancy ass buttons, guys. Markman had a hand in designing PS Sticks, so it's gonna appeal to some future players, I would hope. Honestly, I just can't wait to get it and gut it. Just to see what kind of tech they're pushing in there. You know what I mean? Oh shit. Yo, we made a video for this joint. Yeah, me and Brooklyn, like I'm not in the video, but we did a video for this song. Yeah, back, you know what's like, we did this project back in like 2018, right? We did a project, yeah, it's like 2018 or something, I don't even remember. And then like a couple years later, he made a damn video for that joint. I was like, whoa, like that came out the blue. Thanks for having a summer game fest in the background. Yeah. I wish I can, I don't have my speakers on though, but honestly, it'll probably like be bad with the crosstalk and whatnot. Damn it. Oh, come on. There we go.
Yo, you now entering the zone, hypnotic, melodic, traveling, mind, body, and soul, imagining thoughts as animate, crowd starts demanding it, pump fist and bop your head like you're banging it. Yo, you now entering the zone, hypnotic, melodic, traveling, mind, body, and soul, imagining thoughts as animate, crowd starts demanding it, pump fist and bop your head like you're banging it. Yo, it's the wordplay expression flipped on concepts that's written, known to alter any man.
Okay.
Time is ticking, so stream.
Let's do this side right here.
Exposed, never hidden. Remain as one accordingly. Salute the conscience, filter out, eliminate pollution from the conscience. Never learn to never stop, never cease speaking. Solution seeking of organic thinking. You missed it when you started blinking.
That's why my eyes are wide open for flow saturating and leaving your dome soaking. Got your whole zone open, son, deliberately gripping it. The way we swinging shit is God-given that you feeling it. We straight killing it with skills that get iller, making players step back like I'm a home run hitter. Compute the figures like scholars in mathematics, cause we practice attackers are shaking planets off its axis.
Yo, you now entering the zone, hypnotic, melodic, traveling, mind, body, and soul, imagining thoughts as animate, crowd starts demanding it, pump fist and bop your head like you're banging it. Yo, you now entering the zone, hypnotic, melodic, traveling, mind, body, and soul, imagining thoughts as animate, crowd starts demanding it, pump fist and bop your head like you're banging it.
Hold on, guys.
Vocalism enhanced in third degrees.
Now proceed to burn them seeds.
The way that Moses parted seas.
With these.
We hold the mics and leave them shattered for the masses phrase.
And ziggy die.
We shape shifting like we plastic.
Yo, I got the remedy.
Can't explain this chemistry.
Formulating this plot to expose words that's never seen. Never one to drop lines that's never thought out.
Delivery explicit with flows that never burn
that's
out.
That's why the thoughts bring the heat similar to an inferno.
With the subterranean tracks for cats up in the circle.
Keep the purest form eternal.
Disregard.
Alright guys, my bad.
Focus your attention on
what DAW did I use to produce? So I'm so old that I didn't start on a DAW. We used to use ASR 10. ASR 10. Me and the homie Illmind. Shout out to Illmind. You may have known him from, he produced, what's he famous for? J. Cole, Love Yours. Yeah, we did a lot of work on the ASR 10. And then by the time I switched to computer, I was using Reason, Logic, Reason, and Pro Tools. I know really well, all three basically. Depends on, you know. I like Reason because it felt like hardware. Like you could flip the rack over, switch a wire if you wanted to. You know what I mean? Like it was really good. I still use it. I actually bought the latest version, but I barely have time to make music, man. I definitely want to get some time to make music.
You don't know what it's like in this place to fight in this space, the life in this race to frightening, pace like lightning, race no quitters, just fit and survive in this race, and there's no.
Oh boy.
Top lions get sniped by poachers that fly by at night, and the lions give chase.
Look at this. I'm glad I looked over at my 3D printer. Look at that. Look at this poop right here. That's the one issue with 3D printers, guys. Like, if you don't like monitor it, you gotta make sure you're looking at it. Make sure everything's good. Yeah, Ableton's really good. Ableton's a good tool if you're also like if you're like a pure producer and you remix a lot. Super dope. I'm familiar with Ableton. To me, like the other tools like work. You know what it is? Because I grew up like on hardware, right? So it's more familiar for me to like use equipment that kind of mimic hardware. Ableton was like the first piece of software that it's like it didn't even look like hardware. You know, it was just software. Then FL is even more like that. You know, FL like that's why I don't use FL because it's like it doesn't even look like hardware. You know, it's just like straight. But I know FL is like the new standard for beat production now, especially for trap. Okay, guys, so we have the sides done. Huge learning curve for sure. Sides are done. Okay, I'm gonna remove the stickers later. Okay, I'm gonna park everything here. Oh, you know what? We have to finish. Yeah, we're waiting for our 3D printer to finish the insert. I'll put that on later as well. Okay, guys, remind me I have something baking in the 3D printer. Okay. Main panel. Today we're doing a mix-up layout, which is basically my version of the cross-up layout with extra directions.
Look into my eyes, visualize. I didn't like nobody, cause nobody makes it wrong, makes it right. I'm still gonna survive. Still, I'ma be alright tonight. I'ma be alright. Still, I'ma be alright tonight.
Yo, I took a minute to reflect on self and then it started undergoing this feeling of heart racing and finger tapping. All this yapping but no action to make it really happen. The fuck's the deal? Sick of cats saying keep it real. Lost control emotions, absorbing over.
Alright guys, so we have to do the lever and the PCB. I just realized though that we have to do a little bit of a mod with the lever because we're using a Korean lever. We're using a very expensive Neo lever from Focus Attack.
One's proof, now millenniums from the truth. We on a mission to decipher fact from fiction. Wisdom for decisions in this present day living. When life got you stressed, keep relief in plain sight. Stay true to yourself, and we gon' be alright. Realize, look into my eyes, visualize. I didn't like nobody, cause nobody makes it wrong, makes it right. I'm still gonna survive. Still, I'ma be alright tonight. I'ma be alright. Still, I'ma be alright tonight. I'ma be alright tonight.
In any situation, in any case, in any
Okay.
level of chaos brought upon us and start to fall up on our backs. Life attacks, sometimes with no solution. Cats losing the vision, mind stuck on wishing. Listen up and realize that life's eyes only get blind when hope is lost. Like the truth, when you really need it at times, it's like understood. I don't need to explain it to me, myself, and my.
So we have our GP2040 CE PCB. Okay. We have our Magic Boots adapter. This is going to allow us to do PS5 and all that. Put this right here. Okay, go get some washers. Put 2 washers here. Bolt this down. You know what? I am probably just going to go ahead and program this right now. I've been doing that lately to avoid any issues because I don't want to get through a whole build and all of a sudden we have a faulty PCB or something like that. Because unfortunately, if you guys were here like 2 streams ago, we did have a bad PCB and I returned it. Fortunately, it was an Amazon purchase and I was able to return it. And the only problem is that they have not shipped out the replacement yet. I think they ran out, so I have to wait for the next wave. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Bolt this down.
Yo, we about to do it like this. One take.
Okay, GP2040 is installed.
This is for my niggas from the field. OTS, UNIQ, suburban urban cat legends.
Spartan, what's going on, man? Clean this up real quick. Okay.
We came to rip the shit appropriate. Suckers be knowing it. Organic hip hop. My thoughts manifest my soul in it. These cats be dissing our raps cause of our skin tone. We hold our own, definitely leaving spots blown. The 4 elements, son. We use them at will. The mind of I double L produces music with skill. And yo, we flipping the script with subterranean shit.
Okay, so we have $90 knee lever Neo. Okay. Extra grommet, right? And then we also have clear bat top. So this is like $100 lever right here. Okay, so we're gonna unbox this. Okay. Very pretty. So you normally get this shaft and combo, the red. It's like the signature knee lever colorway. Okay. I'll be right back. I do have to get a real screwdriver, meaning not like a mini one. Need a big buff screwdriver. I don't know why they make this super tight. Like, makes 0 sense how tight they make this. So I'm gonna park the red one in there, and I'm gonna install the clear one. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna return big ass screwdriver. Okay, that's step 1. Step 2 is that we need to replace the grommet in here because Spets, our awesome client, does not want to use the stock grommet. He wants this 25A grommet. Okay? It's a lighter grommet from what I understand. Yo, I know right now, I think Focus Attack is sold out of this lever. I think, yeah, they're trying to restock it right now. A couple weeks, he said. They've been trying to get this lever. Hold tight. And I would order it like ASAP. So this is all kind of new to me. I'm not a big Korean lever guy, but because of the community, I've been learning a little bit more about it. So I just learned how to like swap grommets and stuff. I understand how everything works. It's just I'm not really too versed in like building one of these from scratch. Like some of my friends out there, they're like super into Korean levers. Yeah, this is the knee lever Neo. Do you have one of these, Scrooge? Okay, so we got to remove the top here. Okay, I'm going to remove the top plate right here. And then I'm going to remove the gate. And then this right here is the actual grommet. Now, the difference between Korean levers and Japanese levers is this system that I'm about to show you right now. The Korean levers use this grommet system, okay? They use this grommet system to provide the tension for the joystick. You see that? So when the joystick is, you know, when you're using it, right? No diddy, but it's going around like this. This is what's providing the tension, not a spring. All right? So in order to replace this, you need to remove the little center piece, right? Like this little washer piece, and then you need to pop on the replacement one. Now, again, you could buy different types of grommets. Like this one, you could just feel it. It's softer. It's softer than this guy. This guy has a little bit more like punchy feel to it. And then very importantly, what I've learned last time, you see these little rings. That's when you know it's facing on the top. So like rings up top, basically. Okay. So then you just like reinsert.
Yes, I scored one in a stick that I got at a pawn shop. The
Wait,
previous owner had dumped a pop in it or something because it was all sticky.
Owner? I missed that whole thing. What was that, Scrooge? Can you repeat that? Okay, see that? So we just literally replaced the grommet in there. Okay, now I could just reverse everything, pop on the cover again. But I'm not gonna put the shaft on, the topper on until the last step, because honestly it's gonna be in the way until we do that. So I'm gonna yeah, so this lever is like $100, guys. It's crazy. It costs more than like some Fightsticks in general. Okay. We're gonna bag the shaft. Okay. I'm gonna keep this on the side. Put this over here. And we shall continue on, guys. We do have to install that. We do have to install this into the base. Let me go get some hardware. Guys. Blaster, are you still on? How many builds did I do this week? Oh, they have the Shinsun back? One of your viewers was recommending it? Really? Lots, right? Yeah. I have 2 more after this. It's for the Bay and Jersey has a who the lava's in here. And the survey says the swift motherfuckers key lay in the phrase with sound waves and wordplay, dropping signs for days from phonographs to the pads.
internet to the lab. Then I add that vocab that hit your grill like a jab. And yo, this ain't your ordinary East-West connect. We staying live on mic checks and them 1-2 texts. I said, this ain't your ordinary East-West connect. We out to bless your sound set. It always down to catch wreck. Come on. Y'all don't want it with us. Swift with the beats and the rhymes. Now throw them others. Johnny Phrase in the place, steady doing it up. It's like that. Y'all don't want it with us. Swift with the beats and the rhymes. Now throw them others. Ride with us. Key layers in the place, steady doing it up. Now break it down. Just vibe with us. Yeah. Steady doing it up. What's so much class? Just vibe with us. Steady doing it up.
Just bolting these on, guys. Okay.
Yo, I do this for the love of the art. It's from the heart and keep it cool like Kirk, the way he did from the start. Continue to spark and blast microphones with the elegance. His verse is relevant for those forgetting about the elements. Cause nowadays Benjamins replace intelligence, and nonsense is prevalent up in their sentences. Too much concern with the fortune and fame. Diamonds and dames, they in the game to blow up their name. Hey, yo, a
Okay.
wise man said, use a lesson.
So a lot of people ask me, do Korean levers fit, right? So this hole right here fits the like short collar. You see, there's actually still a little bit of room. Okay. Now if you have a Korean lever that has like the big hole, the big collar on the top, you have to tell me when you order your enclosure, so I can cut that proper hole. Because otherwise, I will give you the standard hole, which this one doesn't need it because it's not protruding from here, right? But some of them have like a bigger collar. Okay. So a little bit of tech for you guys. But yeah, I do have that option if you need a full collar Korean lever install, because a lot of people in the past, the way that people would get it to work, they would dead ass drill into the freaking top panel like scary shit. Busy being good. I got an interview Monday and Thursday. Nice. Hopefully you land one of those. Let's go, Scrooge. Yep. Okay, guys, I have a little bit of a hurdle right now. I kind of should have maybe wired up the PCB, the section that I need prior to wiring up the PCB. If it gets to a point where it's trouble, I'll probably just unhook the PCB really quick, because now the wires that I need to get to is literally being almost blocked, but we'll see. Okay.
We're faking caskets, shit it on. We keep the vibe going till our souls be dead and gone. We dedicate this for those who stay strong. Yeah, steady holding it down for so long. This be your renaissance. We're faking caskets, shit it on. We keep the vibe going till our souls be dead and gone. We dedicate this for those who stay strong. Yeah, steady holding it down for so long.
Okay, we're gonna cut this guy. This is gonna be our up button. I'm going to start the wiring process a little early before we put on the artwork and buttons, just because I want to get this out of the way.
Yes, indeed, I do agree that half of the whole community would rather be the ones to follow than to be in lead. Only one seed can give life to many more. Come on and
I think I could get in here. And then we could program this PCB as well. We'll get all that out of the way first.
Reflect back on the times we kept it wholesome. A life without purpose is like a man without his soul, son.
Renaissance. We're faking caskets, shit it on. We keep the vibe going till our souls be dead and gone. We dedicate this for those who stay strong. Yeah, steady holding it down for so long. This be your renaissance. We're faking caskets, shit it on. We keep the vibe going till our souls be dead and gone. We dedicate
up,
this for those
down.
who stay strong.
Okay, so down.
Steady holding it down for so long.
Down. So down is here. You're gonna need a new stick for just Marvel? You're talking about that, what's it called? Marvel what? I forgot the Japanese. Tofon? Some of that? Tonko. Is that till next year? You think Marvel's gonna drop? You think they're gonna do Marvel vs. Capcom 4 now? Yeah, dude, it looks crazy, man. I'm gonna do left. It's getting tight here, guys. I don't know if I can get to that last cable.
Check it out like this. Yo. It's Diggy Tie, yo, articulated in orderly fashion. Imagine
EX, the new generation? Wait, what are you guys talking about? There's gonna be a new EX? Alpha 4? Yo, you think that's gonna happen? You know? Dude, Alpha 4 is crazy. Right? Probably not. But you know what? They would overhead us with something like that, though. You know what I mean? I think they would overhead us with something like that. That's like an interesting concept, you know? Well, not interesting thought. Like, what if they drop Alpha 4? Bringing it back. Yeah, add more lore, right? I feel like there's like a whole thing with like Rose that needs to be explored. Because you know how Rose can like see the future and stuff? I feel like she's like Capcom's you know, multiple universe situation. You know, like Rose can like time travel or something like that. You know, she's the one.
Yo, I found my way through the mist of your mind, developing your primitive state with focus aligned. We battle in time, that's why we all the same in the trenches. Too many misconceptions of those bringing the essence. We rolling in the present with lessons that's outdated. Our souls sedated, religions keep each other faded. The spiritual wars are nothing but a state of lust. It's in God we trust, or the economy we touch. So we live in a lie. You down with God or a lie? It's just two interpretations of knowing the same God. That's why the fiends stay high. Terrorists bomb the towers, and now we blaming nations that control fuel for power. What good is faith when the origins corrupt? Guns continue to bust until our souls turn to dust. They say the love of the money becomes the root of all evil. So I sacrifice my life and take the blame for all my people, y'all.
Tough luck when niggas is struck, families fucked up. Could've caught your man, but didn't look when you bucked up.
I'm struggling here, guys, like real bad. I should have maybe taken this PCB out before doing this, but we're here. Come on. We did it. Okay. Whoo. All right, and we have our ground cable.
Anything to eat, dog. For real, what's real? A starving artist takes no meat in his meal. You know the deal. Make some bullshit these bitches like up in the club and get paid or keep it real and be broke as fuck. Shit, I'm out of luck in time, kid. I'm getting old. Going once, going twice. The devil done took my soul.
Yo, this is Chan on the mic. Snacky Chan, another Asian American MC. Roy Kim, aka Roy Kim. But he moved back to Korea though. He's American though. He's from Philly, New Jersey, Philly area.
convince all of y'all that I'm somebody else. The problem is I can't convince myself. Yo.
Yeah, I used to DJ for him. Check the game behind you. It's all stop motion. No way, really?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now in tune to
Dude, that's a lot of work, bro. Props.
69.9 FM. Right about now, we got a new one from OTS. This one's called Next Levelist. Little Meezy on the beat, so make sure to check that out. You know what I'm saying?
Show. Pay that shit.
Whoa! Yo, I stay swift with the pen. I let these vocals transcend the next levelist to bend your mind state from within is Johnny Phrase. The lyricist let's never think it twice to rip any device or any sucker in sight. I stay precise on the mic. Like a symphony describing my style is like counting to infinity. It's useless. I vocalize, I add my 2 cents. Flipping wisdom like Confucius when it's time to do shit. I'm similar to Q-Tip. I make your suckers breathe and stop. It's hip hop, the purest form, and the way that we rock. We burn them seas with the mental as I take them to the temple of the 4 elements.
Okay, we did it, guys. So this shouldn't... I plugged in all the wires that are meant for the extra inputs for the up, down, and left, right. I've been having to do a lot of these lately. I think my next one is the same shit. Oh my god. Killing myself. You know what? This is my last build. I'm not doing shit this weekend, guys. I am taking the weekend off. Do I deserve the weekend? Put a 1 in the chat if I deserve the weekend off. You guys see me grinding every damn day. I've been on live almost every day this week. New Mafia game? Very cool. Here's the conversation right now. You got the gabagool? You better give me the gabagool. You gonna give me the gabagool? Watch out. That's what's going on right now. Grill some burgers, spend time with the fam for sure. You know what? I might actually grill some burgers. That actually sounds pretty good. Matcha. Almost done with my matcha. Okay. Thanks, guys. All right, we're gonna put this here. No. Blast do. All right, got the beautiful artwork there. Ooh, I want to show you guys. See, look, now the metal brackets are actually not moving at all. They are stuck there. Very nice. Oh, guys, we also have our 3D printed part. Very simple part. I grabbed it. Okay, this is the 3D printed part, and this is gonna go right here. Just gonna push this right in. Very nice. Okay, let me close the 3D printer. Make sure there's nothing else in here. Okay, what do I gotta do? We gotta go and hit the dungeon real quick. Now, these are Crown 202s. Crown 202 buttons.
Check it. 1, 2. Yeah. Yo. Trying to live my life the opposite of how you're living. Not for higher vision, not a competition. The bar's risen, no doubt, without criticism. It's lights out in 3 outs, no need for cynicism. I plow through a jaded thought, breaking down all confidence. Domino effect with the dominance. Try to go with mono.
All right, guys, I gotta peel off the protection from here. Sorry. Yeah, we gotta peel off the protection.
It's phrasing things back at it like a bad habit. We in the the lab, shape shifting like a craftmatic.
You claim you rockin' with the thoughts, take a stab at it. You're getting burned like them groupie hoes did a Magic Johnson.
The dirty jerks, lyrical bombers, 'cause we the fly ones.
Spitting fire like I'm Dawson. I'll put the Street Fighter vibes into the raps.
We're here to flaunt it, the murderous most wanted.
Claim you're rocking with the thoughts, but homeboy, the host fronted. It's just another story.
It's phrasing digs on it. We're here to flaunt it, the murderous most wanted. Cats don't
The
want it.
flow's monster, the type of shit that you call a response to. Burn this beat like a roster, blaze ganja. We bomb ya, to ask your hoe and your mama. We ride on MCs, the rap pros with no sponsors. Live in the sets is 2 texts and cassette decks. Before these internet jokers try to catch wreck. So fuck a mic check, homie, we can't hear it. Your rhymes, we can't feel it.
Yo,
No image
hey,
and
yo,
no
there's still
spirit.
no gimmicks, just more beef and more spinach, a bit more hot sauce, but still the same lyrics, a bit more soy sauce, enough to feed a village. Still
Need more bars about back fierce. Yeah, you're right.
I'm far from it. Horsepower behind performance, the right spot to hit you with in my high moments. I still own it, never showing signs of fatigue. Sustainable thoughts, organic to the highest degree.
It's just another story.
It's phrasing digs on it. We're here to flaunt it, the murderous most wanted.
Claim you're rocking with the thoughts, but homeboy, the host fronted. It's just another story.
It's phrasing digs on it. We're here to flaunt it, the murderous most wanted. Cats don't want it.
Okay. Crosses over to simpler as well. Okay, we're gonna remove this, guys. Oh no, what's up with that? Peel this off. Okay, let me go get some posts real quick. I'm just gonna grab one of these to test. Get some bolts. We need 4 round bolts. 1, 2, and then 2 flat bolts. Okay, got all the hardware I need. Let's get this going.
Some people came with mute buttons so that they wouldn't talk and listen. You hearing me, but it ain't even going through your mind's blocked. The doors are closed, no entering past 2. The clock's running. My mind's running on roads with infinite lengths. My strength always remains tall, dark, and feminine. Sometimes I wonder if I was born a different color, a different being, a different kind of species that kept me from seeing. Nah, yo, I'm straight. Life educated me in ways, opening pathways, ways, directions in life, the water, the wind, the air that we breathe, the earth, word, the fire, the light that we lead. Let's be
Gotta peel up this corner here, guys.
Conform to what's accepted, prepare to be neglected.
There's some wild games coming out.
Almost everywhere you go, it's like being yourself, disturbed, society's code. I stay true to myself, that's why no one could rise above me. Every verse, every song is where my soul belongs. I stay true to myself, that's why no one can rise above me. Every verse, every song is where my heart belongs. And yo, people need to think twice before they react. In fact, forgive themselves for acting out of whack. Or something they proven nothing, they stay frontin'.
So I'm just putting this on very loosely so that I can have a little bit of wiggle room to kind of align everything perfectly. It's very important for me to do that.
Hold on a minute. What happened to friends for life? All I put in it. Damn, life is like an endless story. Change the characters, the plot shapes, then the dramatic end. You understand, right?
Okay. That's pretty loose right there. Flip this over. Actually, I'm gonna go this way for you guys. Okay, we're gonna peel off this fantastic artwork. Shout out to Frieza, who did this graphic. I kind of needed an assist because I had so many commissions to do. And Spets, shout out to Spets. He's our client. Spets is moving to a place not too close. I don't want to, you know, give away his private stuff, but he's moving somewhere that's like not close, not really accessible. Probably costs a ton of ship stuff. Somewhere in the world, and he wanted to get this done sooner than later. So, like, you know how I was saying I have 2 more builds to go? He basically would have been after that, and we would have missed the date that he had to leave. So I proposed that my homie Frieza, who is just an amazing graphic designer and artist, can do the graphics so that I can basically get it. You know, he's not waiting for me to do the work, because my queue is me like doing the graphics, and then once that's done, I basically schedule, like, you know, I buy all the parts for the build and whatnot. But I wasn't going to be able to finish his graphics on time, so we went this route where Frieza is doing the graphics. Yeah, Frieza's the god, man. Is it a new Silent Hill? 7 Deadly Sins, man. What's up with all these anime games? Every time I turn around, there's like an anime. What do you guys think? Look at that. Ooh, this is gonna be beautiful. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna put the lever in now. Where is it? Here we go. I need this. Every verse, every song is where my heart belongs. Shout out to Gambina, who's on State of Play. Okay, so this is the... Alright. Gotta get this going. Dust cover. It's gonna slide in there. Okay.
Jonyfraze.
Yes.
Yeah. Better go 3 for 3 on this.
Shout out to the homie Amen.
Eclipse, what up?
Taco Ben, what up? Okay, so we got the lever in. $100 levers, guys. Ballin'. So, okay. By the way, guys, this is gonna get replaced with a gold lever. I mean, sorry, a gold topper. Okay, so this isn't the final form. The reason being is because the client already owns the gold version. Okay, he already owns the gold one. You know what? I'm keeping this red one. I forgot that I'm keeping this one. I wanted to keep this for my damn self. Oh, you know what? I ordered the clear one for myself. I'm bugging, guys. Yeah, alright. Well, whatever. I'm going to finish the build with the clear one. I'm an idiot. I ordered the clear one for myself and for the photos, and I'll swap it and put it back to the red one before I ship it. Yeah, I literally ordered that for myself. Ben, what up, man? I ordered the clear one just so that I can have a spec, because I want to try to make these. I want to try to 3D print these. So I wanted to keep one as just like a spec item. Actually, I don't know. Do I need? I'm trying to think if it will look good. I don't know if I need a red one or. I think the clear one's gonna work better for me, but that's okay. Okay. Let's get these buttons installed. This is gonna be a little bit of a chore because these buttons are screw-in buttons. We haven't really done a build with screw-in buttons in a long time. This guy, Amen, rapping, he has a very popular podcast right now. I did this music like, I don't know, 15 years ago at this point, right? But right now he has a very popular wrestling podcast, like one of the best ones about like wrestling, WWE and stuff. Capsule tops are good. Yeah, dude, I wanna try it on my lever.
About to get a job. Pause. I love everybody. I know the struggle large, so I'ma keep saying nigga, cause to me and me and God, my people need to know that they the people of the stars. So even in contradiction, my diction be going off. The people both peep resist being that block of sheep shit. Moving away from heaven's peak where the skies will open up for the powerfully meek, but to still knuckle up, hit the gym every week, get your P90X on, both flex on, tell flex, drop a bomb cause my flow X on, so I hope you prepare to weather a terraform form when I fuck up the ozone with atmospheric charming and rain down sofa, nigga, you rain over, nigga, thought I told you a soldier figure, this that strong armed forces with 4 horses, 80s baby, you know apocalyptic rawness, watch me remote detonate some atom soldiers. Bullshit, you mix Amen Ra with Horus, say you just get his deity conscious, and I'm on.
My fingers are raw, guys, just from getting these screw nuts in. Holy moly.
Watch your filthy mouth when you mention me. Mother G, OD over everything, gestate over every beat. Fuck a melody, check the pedigree. Cause if I bore it, it was gorgeous and deadlier than you could ever be. Murderous mercy in the flesh. Yes, life behind bars of death. Sentence me, cause I give life and take it away. Period. Then I get low to a whole nother place. Serious as in star systems, and not how they systematically got y'all tripping. But star children have forgotten that y'all different, and that you used to exalt your women. And now I'm up and I demand no different. It's mercy.
Look at my fingers, guys. Look at that. Look at that dent in my finger. Holy crap.
Around the world, pick a place on the map. Around the world, yeah. jonyfraze.
Bobot, what up, fam? Bobot, how's the Japan trip planning going? Okay, guys, last button, and I really want this to be the last button because my finger is literally like shredded. Like, I think I need a break just to heal my hands. They're literally raw from, like, I've been building all week. Just, like, screwing stuff in and, like, look at it. They're, like, bloodshot and like, dented, bro. Holy crap. This lever's so good. Is there a lighter grommet than this, than 25A? What's the lightest grommet? I'm gonna put this here so it doesn't get scratched. Beginning of August, you're gonna go? Nice, man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do like Japan. I wouldn't say not now. It's probably gonna be like a little later. Okay, up, down. Let's do up, down, left. This is left. Up, down, left. This is left. Shit.
I thought I loved once, but maybe it's once, twice, or maybe I just don't know what it means to be nice. Sometimes I wanna sing for days and try to see myself without you, but it's hard to believe when no one gives a shit around you. Too bad this moment's passing me by. I just can't help myself from wondering why. Too many times I blame myself and let my feelings get tossed in garbage. Lost its rhythm and it's meaning held hostage. That's when I take a deep breath.
These connections, these QDs are super kind of loose. Gotta like tighten them a little bit.
I'm looking for those sunny days, those sunny days that never let me go. Oh, I'm looking for those sunny days, those sunny days that never let me go.
It's been a short ride, but now I'm ready to cruise through the path that leads to nice skies and water that's blue. My favorite color, but no.
You got tickets to see this dude Toji? Really curious. The big concerts like there. Is it like a metal? What kind of music is it? Looks rad on the build. What is it? So it's like Dark Souls, but golden. It's golden Dark Souls. I'll give me a second. I'll flip it over in just a sec. I'm just trying to like get this stuff in.
Sunny days that never
Basically, it's all white and gold. Phobot. Everything's white and gold. Or like gray, like stone. Like luxury type stuff, you know? That was like the whole vibe. It's gotta be luxurious. Okay, here. This is a quick view. Woo! Frieza did the artwork. It's like Dark Souls, but like mega fancy, you know?
Like weapons and fabricate intangibles. The mechanics of my mandible is so high tech. I probably lyrically surpass what you expect. I bet you want me switch it, make it more vivid. Spit it like a marble just so you can see my vision. When I shine like a prism is an unloved nigga. Whoa, nigga from the bottom like a dirt road. Nigga, you ain't never use a penny to go through a toll. Nigga, riding upstate, recording out of Abbey Road. Nigga, be out of gas money, but be on the road with you. Call me Bodega Butter, cause I'm on the road with you. Watch me going off like alarm clocks on work days where you can't afford to call off. When I Tony Stark stands at a Tony Soprano with Tony Salvador Danza, now who's the boss? Why? It could be simple, but you rather make it hard. Oh, it could be simple, but you rather make it hard, rather make it hard.
Guys, if you want this album, this is called Midnight in Brooklyn. Me on production and the homie Brooklish and his friends. Brooklish, really accomplished MC out of Brooklyn, obviously. But him and I used to work together, and then one day I was just like playing beats, like, you know, maybe I was making beats in the break room, and he's like, "Yo." It was like that. He was like, "You make that?" I'm like, "Yeah," because I don't look like, you know, the typical hip hop dude, you know. And I'm like, "Yeah," and then he's like, "Yo," and I gave him a beat tape, and like 3 months later, we had a whole album done. Shout out to Brooklish, bro. It'd be like that with music, right? You're just like, "Yo." Dude, what is goody? Okay. I always get confused with this, guys. You guys always make fun of me for forgetting this. But, like, I forget every single time when I do these Korean levers, what's what? Okay, so this is right. This is right. Battle phrase, you get your served by Chinaman. I spit them hotlines, use your cell phone and dial in. The bona fide, certified mic murderer, conductor of this verbal assault with rhymes burning ya. With that next shit, the beats bang out the sound doc. Fuck around book, I rock a composition laptop. Your rapper full. Okay, right. This is down, I guess. Yeah, that's down. Okay. Okay, once you figure out where right is, then everything kind of just fits in. So I think I'm in a good spot now, because you can just walk it through. But I always forget like which one is what. Left, right? So left. Yep. Okay. Y'all some hoes trying to play us for some suckers, but we steady making moves. Plus the ladies got
nothing of us, whoa. I'm on my grind like an X Games competitor. Critics can get a dick and goes the same to the editors. We put a cease to these whack ass beats. Now if that's some hot shit, then my niece can make heat. And she's in kindergarten and you's a grown man. This shit ain't music, dog, switch your program. Probably better off producing some slow jams. Yo, it's Beef Fanatic in this bitch, and now you know, fam.
Yeah. All y'all motherfuckers in the back, better fucking make some noise for my man. All y'all bitches in the front, throw your goddamn panties on the stage, you know what I'm saying? It's Beef Fanatic, bitch, what we gonna do?
Yo, and we gon' mash out. Pop these bottles so these motherfuckers black out. And one time for these bitches with their ass out. It's jonyfraze in the place, I'll take it back now. Now, we gon' mash out. Light it up until these motherfuckers gank out.
Okay, I did it. We wired up the Korean lever. It doesn't happen fast and organically, but it's probably not great. Hey Sierra, I'm so sorry I missed that. I'm a big fan of your channel. While I was wanting to build my own custom lever list, what do I need to start? For resources? I'm sorry, Sierra. I'm sorry I missed that right away. You could join our Discord. I'll put that in the chat, and that's a good place to ask questions. Okay. Got that. And then website. Okay, website's here. jonyfraze.com. And then I actually have a resources tab right over here. So both those things right there, you should be good to go to get started. Honestly, I think the Discord channel is probably the best place to be. You could just kind of start, you know, get anything ready. Especially if you're going to use my stuff. If you use other people's stuff, you know, obviously they have their own resources, but, you know, hopefully you could support. If not, I understand. It's all good. Okay. Levers installed, guys. Sorry about that. Let me flip it back to my main screen. And then let's get the... Oh, I forgot. I have to go to lab, guys. BRB. Gotta go to the dungeon. Do I need my laser still? I think we're done with the laser. I'm gonna turn my laser off, guys. Okay. Don't waste power.
Running this rap race, mounting this lactates, dumbing it down with some black tape, mumbling the sound that the Mac makes. She on some blit out, most know it is blit o. No reasonable doubt.
Use the H to the Izzo.
The Ante, Meridian, Devontae, swaying of the nightclub chlamydia. One night she might bust a butterfly, 2000 Patra. Next night she housing and bitch wanna act up. I play the Mac kinda like I live in Oakland. Phrase with the smoking, speak when you spoken. 2 to the 3, the kids from the recluse Maria. We making mortal men pull out the visa. She just a hip hop hoe, bitches don't fool me. She tweets like a fiend, a bitch is a groupie. Marie handles the BI, but she a dumb shit. Exposing every move she makes with a thumb twist. You got them all fooled, go ahead and post that. I'm more distinguished, relentless than most cats. Post a comment, Kareem's like a comment. Host with the content, sleep with the strong hand. You just a new jack swing. Baby, see ya, I'm all about the end dot lane. So fuck Maria.
Okay. Oh, I appreciate that, Sierra. No problem, man. Yeah, Discord's the best spot. You can always feel free to DM me once you're in the Discord channel. Oh man, this joint. Shout out to D Scott, wherever you are in the world. D Scott, I think you're in Boston, but you're still around. I do miss my music making life. I met a lot of really cool people. I do still have my music set up, my studio set up. Bobot, you still got your music stuff set up? I don't know if Phobot's still on, man. Phobot makes cool music too.
On our ignorance, lowest number of people got the highest money percentages. All we got is an abundance of prison sentences. Jesus, please just tell us we ain't only meant for this. Treated like a second-class citizen, even when you making bank. If your skin got a little melanin, it's a twisted cycle. And look, here we go again. Welcome to Wonderland on any street, any ghetto. Yeah, ghetto. The world is a ghetto. The world is a ghetto.
So much wires, guys. Just trying to navigate getting all this stuff installed. Sheesh. You were gonna... Oh, you're making a breakbeat tape? Dude, what? Can I have it? When you're done? Dude, Phobot, do me a favor, bro. Any music that you have made, like, if it's finished tracks that you don't mind putting out, can you send it to me, please? Because I desperately need music for stream. Because, like, I've been doing YouTube, right? And it's not like Twitch. You know how people just play whatever on Twitch? But I've been doing YouTube, and YouTube's super picky about what you put, you know, what you put out. So, yeah, if you have any music to spare, anybody in chat, by the way, I will play your music on stream. As long as it's not, like, it doesn't have copyright, it's not going to trigger any copyright infringement, yeah, please. And I'll put a link in the description and all, you know. This song is called Alone in the City. Rapper on it is one of my two favorite rappers on the planet. Emilio Rojas, really big on social media. He's been killing it for years. And then my boy Hassan Maki. That's Hassan right there. These guys are from Rochester, New York. Yo, that would be rad, Phobot. Yeah, I'll definitely play some music, man. Whatever you got done, just send me like a bunch of MP3s. Doesn't even, you know, if it's like, doesn't even matter like how long they are. Look at this. This company gives you 4 extra wires. That's like crazy. I got one on each one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me double check something. Yeah. They got 3 on here. I don't know why they give you 4 extra. Like crazy people. I'll take it though. Dude, you know, this is pissing me off because that means I could have freaking... I didn't have to do this custom wire job. Oh, whatever. Whatever, man. I'm saving this for the... Actually, you know what? I'm going to save this for the next one. We actually have another build to do with exactly the same situation. So that's going there. Thank God. Got back from the store? Nothing. Just a bunch of wires. I would like to play some games eventually. You know, I do play games at a high, I do play Street Fighter at a pretty high level. Oh, you know what I got to play today? I got to play, I was testing out my cab. I was making content with my cab, and testing something out. And, what do you call it? I played one of the best Ryu players from Puerto Rico, I believe he's from. Strange Hale. Ooh, he cooked me 3-2. But, man, I was excited because I was like, oh, I'm about to see what Ryu got. You know what I mean? Ryu got the craziest buffs, man. I was just like, yo, here we go. Time to get cooked. But surprisingly, it did okay. I would have done better if I was playing on my main setup with my main stick, but I was playing on this arcade setup. Something's weird about it. Like, I keep jumping. It keeps making me jump, like, randomly. I don't know why. But yeah, Strange Hale, so good. Yeah, he's real nice. One of the best Ryu players. The minute he knows me from back in the day. We've been playing since Street Fighter 5 for sure. Maybe even Street Fighter 4. But definitely Street Fighter 5. I know him a lot from Street Fighter 5. He was like one of the best Ryus from Street Fighter 5 era. Bro, I'm about to learn Ryu. Can we learn Ryu? Ryu to High Master, maybe? Ryu to Grand... I don't think I could do a Grandmaster on. But maybe High Master for sure. Okay, guys, we wired up the punches. We're gonna wire up the kicks.
And start fishing for idioms and synonyms for idiots and simpletons. I'm killing them, not filling them, and still in their iridium. I send you to oblivion and turn to your presidium. Meaning that I'm ruling you MCs, that I'm dueling, fueling in my music, and I'm bruising all you losers. I'm shooting out the mouth, hitting foul and loud, rocking by the 1,000 crowds. I have them shout. LD will turn them out and scout for those to chow. Oust them out the house, you're a mouse and headed south. So I'm proud to fill the drought in my cloud. It's on its route. And the doubt within your soul needs to go. I'll knock it out.
Okay, this is mad messy, guys. The reason why is because I'm not gonna buy these cables anymore from this company. I found this I found this provider for the PCBs on Amazon, right? And they sold their wire kits, and the whole thing is pretty cheap, except that they're just like super long, man. Abnormally long wires, bro. Like, look how messy it is just because of the length of the wires. I'm about to cut them and do my own, but it's not that serious because I don't have to do LEDs. But yeah, I think I'm done with this. I think I'm done using this brand.
Yeah. Check the flow, y'all. It's like this. Jonyfraze on the beat. Yo, the illest of techniques is currently in action. The flow is infinite, the range is spread throughout the axis. Works of craft.
You started Ryu? Dude, Ryu is ridiculous. As he should be, you know? I feel like Street Fighter games should always have a strong Ryu. Like, he shouldn't be like super top tier, but he should be like 100% viable at all times. But I don't know why they do that. Like Street Fighter 5, he was trash. Like most of the time Ryu was straight ass. Like no one picked Ryu. No one. If you took the game seriously and wanted to compete, you definitely weren't picking Ryu. I can't even remember a good Ryu in 5. Like, high level, you know, winning tournament Ryu. He's really strong. Yeah, I mean, I played Strange Hale. Like, I didn't get hit with any of the silly stuff. Like, I didn't get hit with, like, the freaking mega fast super buff that he got. I didn't get hit with that, but honestly, it's like the confidence. He's just Now people are confident with him, and that's scary. When Ryu's good, it's fucking scary.
Asian cats do the civics. The slickest vocalist repping the 201 digit. Be organic to the thoughts, purest form of no gimmicks. The capital F with tactical threats. Yet lounging with flows so dope. My rhymes get measured by the ounces. Authentic hip hop is moving masses by the thousands. Stabbing up the track like medieval knights jousting. Honor my name, show me respect for mic checks. The architect of mic mastery, sicker than incest. You was direct, phrasing L, raising hell and chain reactions. My reasoning point be slicing shit up into fractions.
He's on Instagram. Yeah, I'm stupid for that one. No Diddy. No Diddy on that one.
By lost causes, lost dreams, lost motivation and schemes that falsely accuse me of thief. I'm non-artificial, the truest to the words that exist in my brain that exit out
like a missile.
Bend epistles and discard the insignificant additives in life. Strife in every inch of this earth, from death to birth, from Shabba to mirth. Inert movements move me to raise my language to the first, the number one stunner. Puns and verses gonna leave you breathless like a nicotine addict trying to run a race. Embrace me with love, cause I'm beyond being underground. I'm on the top and above common rhetoric with my OTS confederates. Yes, infinite lines we speak, addressing only those who starve us. Hungry for the way we dismember prose, juxtaposing your minds to tickle your spine, combining all the ingredients to make our shit whole. Yo, we're like country cooking, yo, we good for the soul.
It's gotta be organic. It's gotta be organic. It's gotta be organic.
Okay, we're putting on these corner brackets, guys. Something's off. Hold on. Oh, shit, guys.
Check it. Yo. I treat every track like it's my first because it could be my last. So I ain't never gassed over some cash. I tend to drift into a mental abyss. The question often arises, I'm telling you my answer is this. If this was my last chance to spit on the mic, I would calmly ask the engineer to dim the lights, to chronicle my joys, my pain, my life. My struggle in 16 bars, homie, that's some work. Fans would act berserk when my casket burst out of the dirt just to prove what my raps were worth. Matter of fact, you should dub yourself a copy of this. And if I die now, bet the block will be rocking to this. Like damn, dude was a Uso too, nice as fuck, and so was his whole damn crew. And in the end, you can trust underdogs saying fuck the fame. That brother slow mo battle for us.
Slow, man. I definitely feel you on that one. Shit, I just sat down and wrote a little something. Go with that. Yo, turn them lights back on, yo. Every day my soul's gaining a new path towards cold training. I'm trying to be me in the game, but find a way in without penning some nonsense just to get by or get assigned to a cell. I mean signed to a deal. Shit, lately I've been feeling like I might get a deal, but trying to get one is like fine-tuning hell. It's too hot to handle, too many scandals, back and forth studio scrambles and life gambles. I'm trying to maintain myself, make use of my spirit through lyrics to gain wealth. Do you hearing me say something sufficient when I rock to the rhythm like a notch in your system? Head nod your prism. The difference is hearing and listening is why I envision the
We officially made it to the peak. What does that mean, Phobot?
It should be easy to get it before I finish, and the fanfare phase before the lights start dimming.
I grew up from the Commodore 64 era, and now everything 4K. Oh, that's what you're talking about? Everything is 4K. Hey, Phobot, what's up for Father's Day? Scrooge, I don't know if you're a dad. I think you are, right? Scrooge McDad. You got some barbecues happening? What's happening? Is this Daigo? That look like Daigo. That's old Daigo. Skate or die. Skate or die. Die, 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 die. That guy looks like old Daigo. Okay, guys, let's get these sides installed. I just forgot what side's what. I don't actually think it matters, though. Okay, so it's basically the same shit. It's a mirror, so it doesn't really matter. All right. Okay. Let me just see how this fits. It's a little loose. Can't have this loose. This needs to be super tight. All right, I have a solution. It's not that elegant, but it's a solution. This needs to be really tight because remember, we are dropping the magnetic bottom, so the sides cannot pop off. Okay, so I have these little corner jammies that I'm gonna try. I cut a bunch of these out in preparation for some of these builds, and I'm hoping it's gonna do the trick.
I was blind before, but now I see. We've been blessed to make you move your feet. So let it out and just vibe.
Woo! Real pretty so far, right, guys? What do you print those with? Oh, the sides? Yeah. So I have white and gold filament in my 3D printer. I just have the filament now, Phobot. Remember when we started, man? I didn't have a lot of stuff, man. I was just like, I didn't even have any gear. I was buying all my laser work from. I would send them the designs, and then I have this other company do it for me because I didn't have any equipment at home. I just had my printer and Photoshop and Illustrator, and I just like relied on a lot of third parties. That's how long Phobot. That's how long I've been knowing Phobot, man. We've been friends for a while. Okay, so this is best as I could. This is slamming in here without. Yes, look, it's not. Look, I can pick it up now. That's what I needed. I needed this to be able to, like, not move at all. Okay.
Yo, jonyfraze, your man Tony, yo, gripping 240s, the Dutch in the stack. I'm back with a new rap. I'm done with that. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Yo, about to rip this shit. Then give me a call back at the cribs. 0670. You just don't know. Holla, Tonyo. Peace. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yo, man. Yo, what up, man? Yo, you ever been through some serious shit with a chick, man? Hell yeah. I mean, the type of shit to make you go crazy, man, because sometimes you can't even understand these females, dog. I mean, seriously, man. I had one girl. Jesus Christ, man. Matter of fact, I'd rather tell you the story myself. Yo, we all got some shit, you know? Yo, take the cipher this way, man. Go to the right. Let me know what's
Come on.
up. No doubt, no doubt. Matter of fact, we're gonna do it like this. It all seems clear to me. Your intentions were made early before me.
See, guys? Okay. Let's wire this up.
fucked up shit, remaining close to the heart. That's when I jumpstart to re-embark on the root of the law, so that it cost in the parts that made it worth what it was. It wasn't or wasn't it what it is. Could have been constantly running within. Could this shit have been prevented? This head spinning deception of image that you presented. Vintage performance displayed in all the.
I'm loving that God view on mobile. What does that mean?
Now it's broken. All pride is left demoted. Truth prevail before words were ever spoken. Restrained to this lie attachment of trust imprisonment. Mistakes were
My phone's been acting weird since the last update. Maybe it's time to retire. Galaxy S21. Yo, I've never had an Android phone. But it's like I can't switch either. This is what sucks about it. I can't switch because like my whole family's on Apple. Like my brother, my direct family, my wife's family. I don't wanna mess that up. Plus, my kids are on it, right? And like I have them set with like the Find My stuff and parental controls and all that. And we have HomePods at home. Like it ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I also worked for Apple for 15 years, so obviously there's that, you know, so I naturally, you know, just got a bunch of fucking Apple stuff.
She's in a new groove, her passion replaced with the games and attitude, taking the blame, she's claiming that I'm never the same, but really in her brain contains the source of the change. I moved past the pain and found the love of my life, and now the X to the next, calling me up late night, stressing she's wrong, and telling me she waited too long, but the feeling's long gone, and now I'm singing this song.
It all seems clear to me, your intentions were made early before me, your lies sealed with the keys. But I know that one thing is true.
Woo! Blaster, I vacuumed. I forgot to tell you. Been trying to vacuum for like 3 days. Keep forgetting.
Yo, a man's life is like a journey that he takes day by day. Takes it face by face, place by place. Bottles I face him carefully, tracing back to days when I deaded shit. Trying to look for better shit. My words is medicine, but if it's my weapon, I'm dead and shit. So get the step.
You did the gold look translate on the print well? Yeah, Frieza, I color shifted it a little bit. I color shifted it a little more like orangey red because I knew it, like matter of fact, look, I did a print. I did the print, right? This is the first print. It was like too yellow, so I shifted it a little bit to make it a little bit more like match the sides. You see how look at the corner, right? Look at the corner. You see it? It's like, this is the old one. It was like super yellow compared. So yeah, I just shifted it a little bit. I printed it, I was like, you know what? You know, and that's $10 right there. Yeah. That's $10 of fucking paper and prints, but I gotta do the right thing, you know? Like I looked at it, I'm like, I'm gonna reprint it with a color shift. So you know what I mean? That paper is not cheap, guys. Between ink and paper, that's like $10. Okay. So you see these little like foamy things? I'm using them as like a little pad, so. Oops. Fuck.
Hey, yo, it's all about balance. My words, my persona and manner. A lot of degrees involved in perfecting my status. The fact of the matter is, I bring it to you all the hard copies. Elder Mr.
Okay, you see the magnet clips, guys? Grey Poupon. Yeah. This is the Grey Poupon stick. That's mad funny. Yeah, I remember this is one of the songs that we heard that got played on the radio from this release that we did. Fucking Pete Rock played this on Pete Rock played this on Future Flavors on 105. On 105, on Power 105.1 in New York. That's where, you know, my radio stations are the New York stations. And we fucking lost our minds. I was losing it. Fucking Pete Rock played this shit. I was like, yo. I was like, we made it. When Pete Rock plays your shit, that's crazy. You know what I mean? I was so happy. That was a good night. Like, is this really? Is this real? Is this real life?
Adjust the bass, treble and mid to the proper frequency. So that would frequently freaking MCs. That's how it's meant to be. The remedy for short shot verbal vaccinations and leave the crowd gazing when we lace in the amazing. I'm the corporate of corporations, professional of all professions, the most anticipated, highly rated, intimidated, and most debated. Always a step better. So let these thoughts come and enter your center. It's the greatest vocabulary in ever. Create astonishing live.
Okay. We got green in the middle. Okay, we got orange is L3. And blue is R3. Girls rapping is my latest kick. I love it. Yeah, like the female in my group, Gambina, she was like so dope, man. She's still super dope. And then that guy that was just rapping right there, that's Parallel from the group The Mountain Brothers. The Mountain Brothers, if you look them up on Google, they're the first Asian American group to ever get signed to a major label. They were signed to a major label, bro. Chops, the producer, went on to produce like a bunch of records. Nicki Minaj stuff, like all crazy types of records. Yeah, she raps harder than a lot of dudes, for sure. Yo, she's Korean. That's the crazy part. She's Korean. Man, when you see her, you're like, what? Like, when she used to just, like, look like a typical, not a typical Korean girl. She, like, you know, she definitely was hip-hop. But, like, didn't really look that hip-hop. And then all of a sudden, she in the cypher. Yeah, I remember Jin. Of course. Jin's doing really good, man. Yo, I bought a mixtape off Jin in front of Fat Beats in the city. That's how much I remember Jin. I bought his battle. I just, you know, he was still doing that 106 and Park stuff, and he used to when he was in New York doing that on his free time, he would just stand in front of Fat Beats, the record store, and just sling his battle tapes. They weren't even like it wasn't even like an album. It was just recordings of him battling people. This is my other female MC singer, my homegirl Danielle, aka D Scott. I think she's a teacher in Bobot. What's the music school by you in Boston? Berkeley? Does that sound right? Berkeley School of Music. She's a teacher at Berkeley now. She teaches like, I don't know, whatever. I think that's right? Berkeley School of Music? That's definitely around your way. Okay, guys, we are almost done. Woo! Okay. I think we got everything. You know what's cool? I can like put a bunch of shit in here now. I just realized like I could put when I pack this, I could put all his stuff in here. Oh, I don't even need this right now. What? Okay, first thing we're gonna do is just test this. We're just gonna test this to make sure that it works. My drummer buddy went there. It's intense. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm the truest, and I'm trying to make it to a movement. You know what, I didn't switch up my flow, I didn't switch up my sound. It's just more in my repertoire now. What up, sound? Okay, so it could be a little lower. That's why I needed to test this. Oh. What you doing, who wins when they try to divide with the last, and who ends up ruling, I find. So nothing in my mind goes on, so nothing in my mind so strong, so nothing in my mind goes on to the place I skip, I'm just gone, and I can feel the wind, I can feel the breeze, when it's coming in, and it's flowing for the flowing, for the flowing, for the sin, I ain't trying to get the end, I'm just trying to make it stay, said I'm trying to make it crazy, so this is off the mind, and I was just fine, right in my time, that I'm about to skate it all. Completely new territory here, guys. We haven't ever done these magnet things for. I haven't done any for anybody besides myself. So, still kind of getting the. Okay, there we go. Oh wait, now it's too. Fuck. Now it's too low.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. I didn't even have to think twice, so I sang him a song, turned on the charm. I saw myself in his eyes when I was reading this poem. It didn't take long to captivate him with my poetry. He was all over me, submitting to my soul serene. Like a spell that I put over you. Just imagine what I do.
Okay, that feels good. Whatever adjustment I made here, this is it. So this is a magnet bottom, guys. Something completely new that I've been working on. This one's a little loose here. So, like, yeah, it's just like so much adjusting.
Spell that I put over you.
Okay, that's pretty good. Whatever setting that is, I'm leaving it. I'm not yet. No, so I'll show you the system. Sorry, so now that it's kind of set, I can show you guys. Okay, so... Oh wait, this one's not set. So you see these? They're like cabinet magnets, and then there's metal pieces right there that hold it down.
On post, boy, post a child of golden knowledge and the wisdom. So niggas on the block would have to use that block against them. In the war of stars that sentence, cop cars or stormtroopers who both shoot you for excessive use of the force. You're not about that life, so come on, Luke, you gotta use your senses. My pen is the lightsaber you don't want to fence with. You can't box me in with weak fences. At the source, I fence them off on the course, always on the defensive. Offended, you're booking niggas all that.
Yeah, okay.
Period, drama and in the sentence. Speaking general, cause there's way too many men to mention. Never feel attention. Ali is in the ring. I do my thing.
Got it. Whatever setting this is, I'm leaving it. Okay, what you know I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to actually put the gold feet on, and then it's up to him whether he wants to take it off for the magnetic stuff. Yeah. So, Phobot, this is my boy, he said Bam Margera, Chris Cole in his prime. This is an album that I made with my boy, Brooklish, years ago at this point. I did all the beats on this. On the album.
We gonna come and hunt your ass down. Beef that.
Okay. I am going to remove this.
Yo, let's put a little jazz to this. We gonna flip it. Hit you off with a little trumps, something like this.
Got some custom Dark Souls foam on here too, guys.
Yo, they try to murder my spirit and put a gang of obstacles in my way. But to this day, I still stand. They cover their lives, try to manipulate in front of our face. But we still won't fall for the plan.
Bitch niggas run, they calling the man, telling the dance. My man's out grinding, got the law on my fam. So the law take it all in my hands.
supply all your demands for all of you fans who hover and stand. We can't stop, we got a couple of plans. Get in my way to see whether or not a nigga bluffing you, fam. My inner glow alone, cousin, have you suffering tans? Scared to spit with your head down, tucking your hands. You might as well get up and cut with a damn sharp edge of a blade, fillet, souffled, and blasted with sand. Now we finally mastered the plan, been too long. They probably trying to hold us back forever, we too strong. Now you got to move, and we gotta do what we do, cause it's no plan B, nigga. You got to move, and we gotta provide for mine. This is for my family. Now you got to move, and we you don't live my life, you couldn't understand me, nigga. You got to move, and we you not real, don't speak to me, nigga. The fuck out of here. 9 times out of most, I ain't trying to hear you.
Okay. Woo! What's on the foam? Okay. Got some Dark Souls graphics. Kind of subtle, but meant to be subtle. Frieza did all this, man. So pretty. This is a pretty ass stick. All right, we're gonna just program this real quick in GP 2040. Yeah, this is like a super classy build. All right, let's see. So we gotta hop on GP 2040 CE. Hopefully it's already in that mode. Indeed. Okay, so this is just one version old. Interesting. Okay, but we're still gonna update it. So let's reboot it into into USB boot select mode. Then we're gonna go into my firmware folder, find the actual. You know what, guys? I'm gonna make some content. Can I make some content real quick? I'm gonna make some content. Because a lot of people don't know how to do this. All right, a lot of people don't know how to do this, so I'm gonna start over. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do some YouTube stuff. Hold on. I always feel like everyone asks me this, and then like I just like never freaking one sec. Desktop. I'm gonna turn this on. All right, here we go. Okay, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy jonyfraze. I get this question all the time, and it's basically a quick tutorial on how to update your PCB if you're using a GP 2040 CE based PCB. Okay, inside this stick that I just finished, we are using the advanced breakout board. We're using the advanced breakout board. You can see it in there with the Magic Boots adapter. All right, there it is right there, the GP 2040 CE with the Magic Boots connected to it. All right, and we want to make sure we're on the latest version for this client. Now, let me seal this up. Easiest way to do it, once you have everything installed properly, your buttons, you can hold down the start button, which is on this stick, it's this right here. I haven't removed the stickers yet, so that's why you see these little stickers, but it's a start button right here. I'm going to hold that down, and I'm going to plug this into my computer, okay, via USB. Okay, so once that's set, we are going to go to this URL up here, okay? Now that is 192.68.7.1 right over there, okay? I don't know if you guys can see that. Again, 192.168.7.1 on your web browser, and you should be on this site right here. Okay, now here's the catch. I'm currently on version 7.10, and the latest is 7.11. So we want to get to the latest version of the software, okay? Now, in order to do that, you do have to navigate to the GP2040 CE website. And let me see if I can punch that in. And once you're here, you're going to find the board that you need. Hang on, let me see if I can get it. Let's go here. Okay, so we're going to navigate over to the GP2040 website, and it's gp2040-ce.info/downloads. Now, I know I have the advanced breakout board, so I'm going to go look for that in this list here. You'll see controllers on here, you'll see controllers, you'll see other boards, but I'm looking for the advanced breakout board. And this is it right here, I believe. RP2040 advanced breakout board with a USB pass-through. This is exactly what I have, and I'm going to download this. Okay? And you'll see it's version 7.11 is exactly what we need. I already have this downloaded, so I'm going to go ahead and grab it right there for my firmware. Now, here's the catch. How do you actually get this on the board? Okay, cool. So, once you're on the configurator, you're going to reboot this guy, and you're going to reboot this into USB boot select. Okay, and what's going to happen, it's going to show up as a drive on your PC. So right over here, it says right over here it says RPI-, I'm sorry. Yeah, right over here it says RPI-RP2. Okay, you'll see that there's some couple files in there, but what you're going to do is actually just replace those files and just drop in your downloaded file, which is this guy, right to the drive. Okay, this takes about like 20 seconds. Okay. It's going to take 20 seconds. And that's basically how you update the firmware. Now, we're going to check it, right? There's a couple ways to check it. Okay. Now, you could do the same exact thing what I showed you earlier, which is hold down start and reconnect it. But what you could do is literally hold down 1 punch and 2 punch and start. So basically light punch, medium punch, and start for a couple seconds. And that will send it also into the configurator mode. So now I showed you 2 ways to get to the configurator. So I just refreshed the page, and you can see that it says we are on the latest firmware right here. See that? 7.11. We're on the latest firmware. All right. And that's about it. You can take advantage of all the latest features. Again, you could check on the GP2040 CE website to see all their little updates for every single patch that they do. And it's been, you know, a couple of years now of them just knocking out new versions and adding new features, and it's been kind of cool. All right, so I just want to show you guys that because this is something that I get asked often, and a lot of people who just kind of buy a controller that have a GP2040 CE based PCB, they just kind of leave it with stock firmware and just never update it, and it's good to kind of keep it fresh and get the latest buffs as well as latest features from the open source GP2040 CE team. All right, guys, it's your boy jonyfraze. Catch you on the next one. Peace. Content, guys. Content. I am gonna marker that. I'm gonna marker that. How do I do that? I forgot how to do that. Marker. That should work on Twitch, hopefully. If not, we're at the 240 mark. 240 mark. I'm gonna remember that. Okay. So now that we actually have this done, guys, we do have to do some work. Let me put the music back on. See my tunes. All right. So we actually have to go and do pin mapping right here. Okay. Oh no, we have to do add-ons, turn on dual directional input right over here, and I'm going to change this to none. And hit save. Then we're going to do GP pin mapping. I'm going to name this Spets because that's our client. Actually, no, I'm going to name it Mixup. What up, Skills? All right, and then 26 here, we're going to do DDI up. This is going to be DDI down.
Yeah.
DDI left.
D. Scott, Johnny Phrase.
DDI down. No, DDI right, sorry. Okay, we're going to hit save. And we're gonna hit save. Back up one. I'm gonna delete all the hotkey settings because we don't need any of this stuff anymore. Delete, 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 delete. Hit save. Let's check this. It's on Xbox mode. Mixup. One more double take. I don't know if I set this right. Nope, I didn't. This is supposed to be left analog. I'm glad I checked. Okay, left analog. Okay, let's reboot this right into webconfig just to make sure it's saved. Okay, DDI, up, down, left, right. Add-ons, left analog, combination mode none, good. Gamepad settings, neutral, good. Leave that the same, no actions. Okay, cool, save. Let's reboot this into controller mode. Alright. And then we're gonna do a quick testamundo here on gamepad tester. Okay, let's see if this works. Up. Uh-oh. My up and down is mixed up. Up and down is mixed up. I gotta fix that. Wait, did I change it? Up, down. Okay. I gotta rewire that. Okay, that's good. Left, down, right, up. Whoa, I can't press up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, my up key doesn't work. So up and down on the joystick doesn't work. Well, it works, but it's flipped. So I gotta flip that somehow. Up and down. Maybe I could do it in the software, but I'll do it the right way. That's really weird. Up. Wait, that's down, right? Oh, right, okay.
We taking mics on a higher degree, so musically we ain't the same as any other MC. You could search the whole earth or span the galaxy.
Engaging thoughts so deep that our words defy self-administration on my vocals increases levels of serotonin. You're now achieving pleasure zones, but rhymes are like a Java code. Words enclosed within brackets, my brain flow constantly worked on. They tried to hack in, so I conducted my own.
I wonder why up's not working.
Intelligence perpetrated my field, and still I slipped out in composure, surrounded by human exposure, and still I concealed my written rhymes up in a folder. They thought I told ya, couldn't commit to such lies. The mind is never fallen weak, even the pressure on the line, and I'm equivalent to the function of nicotine. It was the sound waves deliver the rhyme flow into your bloodstream. Anatomy of yours, barriers that can't commit to the chores, so I'm choosing to exit out your pores. Organic particles released throughout the atmosphere. Once contaminated, now you're purified clear.
I think I know what the problem. It got pushed out when I put the zip tie in because there was too much pressure. So I'm going to give it a little bit more slack by moving the cable. Okay.
Analyze and seek the truth before my thoughts vocalize. Grown wise is evident throughout this hip-hop development. Irrelevant cats call my raps the fifth element. I'm eloquent with wordplay, so when these verbs say my shit is dead, I bring it live from dirty Jersey.
I know Capcom is gaslighting me to play their stupid game. You talking about Street Fighter? What are you talking about, Pop?
And my cables, you players think we haters cause it's lyrics that we savor. Why you fakers flexing sex and flossing gators to be famous? Live like Miles Davis taking back the jazz and funk. You can call me estrogen because I make your bitches bum. Yo, we taking mics on a higher degree, so musically we ain't the same as any other MC. You can search the whole earth.
Remember when Pop used to play Street Fighter? Guys?
We taking mics on a higher degree, so musically we ain't the same as any other MC. You can search the whole earth or span the galaxy.
Shit, guys.
Nevertheless, verbally attacking the rest concentration of thought. Notion minds express expressions the way I do it. Elder lady always running through it. Like a race, screw it, a fight for respect. Regardless of sex, I stimulate minds, the best of purest. The eat before she bit into the fruit is the test. Word, I place my poetry to beats. Image I keep discreet and low and out of reach of children slash MCs who talk about less greed and killing one another with guns. Man,
Okay,
woman,
let's
and child.
check that again.
Wild aces and spades. Yo, we stand independent.
Oh yes, I got an up input. Alright, we got up. That works now. Okay, we got up. Alright, now we gotta flip. I don't know what I did here. I think I have to redo the Korean lever install. Should I just flip it in the software? I could just flip it in the software. That's a possibility, but let me do it the right way. We're gonna do it the right way. So we're gonna unplug the joystick, which is kind of a pain in the ass. I need a flathead. Left and right was correct, right? So left and right, that means... I think this wiring is wrong. Oh, down should be red. Damn, this is really hard. I need a big ass flathead again, guys.
Short-sighted, causing you to go find it. Cohesive blend, the hand that extends. I reach out to all of y'all equipped with my pad and my pen. Your deliverance, massively crafted, flavor provided. You'll know who got it direct. Flex is the flow melodic. It's more than logic, yo, it's too complex to ride it. You're now in tune to the most highly regarded, simulated to attract those. It's all real, stripped of cosmetics.
Yeah, it's like not coming out. Oh, there we go. Got it.
Provide the medicine, rhyme for these assembling mixture of thoughts blended into one. The music's evident. Voice for the underdog, right or wrong, weak or strong. Haters and non-haters, y'all cats can sing along. Rap with a smile that gives you coke fries and ginger ale. Marinated and moist, sure deliver nothing but stale. Strip the excess, I just can't digest it. Shark infested since 95, dropping lessons. Sharpen my perceptions to formulate the purest form. Then brought it back to basics. Now I'm back to get.
All right, so we got to try to remove the up and down and switch them. We're almost there. Just gotta. You know what? This is messed up because I actually followed the way of this cable system, and I think they labeled it wrong with the colors, dude. I don't know what I did wrong, but either way, this should be here and that should be there. So I have to cut all this zip tie shit off and re-zip tie this whole thing. My precious zip ties, guys. Okay, I have to remove everything. I wasn't expecting to do all this, guys. But we do have to remove the whole... all the wires for the lever and do it over again. My fingers are shot, guys. Okay, we got it. Woohoo! Alright, start over. You got right. Okay. Down. This is down. Is hitting this switch. Down is red. But maybe we should go the other way. Okay, so up is orange. So pressing up. Okay. Up is orange.
Some of your cats acting like you still don't know the flow's futuristic. I'm swift with linguistics, flowing like liquid through every district. Phrase be that brother that be coming equipped with skills with that potency that's leaving you lifted. We gifted, face it, to take it back to basics. You're running motherfuckers.
Yellow. Okay.
It's that phone soul and jazz condensed in paragraphs. Yes, how long will it last? Hey, yo, we rockin' shit eternally, so verbally there ain't no herb MC that's ever burning me deeper than brain surgery. It's certified organic. Thoughts to keep your head nodding until you start to panic. From Atlantic to Pacific, shit is snug when we kick it in and ripping and flipping and keep it thorough in your district. That's right, yo.
Okay. Believe that is correct. Let's go ahead and zip tie this back. And I think we are done, guys. Dude, zip ties is the truth, bro. Shout out to Tanti, my zip tie, my zip tie sponsor. I'm gonna keep saying that till they actually sponsor me, guys. Tanti zip ties, holler at me. Okay. Okay, let's double check our work again. All right.
Another jonyfraze production.
Put our cover back on. We got the magnet cover, guys. Check that out. I'm sorry. Yeah, Summer Game Fest is done. Check this out, guys. We have the magnetic bottom. See that? Those little posts, and they click in right there. Cool, right? Okay, let's do a quick plug-in, test it, and then we are good to go. Oh, you know what, guys? I forgot to flip the USB switches in here to the right position. Oh, yep, okay, good. Woo! Plug this in. Do a quick test. You can do both, Jet. Okay, here we go. Up, down, left, right. That's all working. Up, down, left, right. Let's do the buttons. Left, down, right, up. Okay, cool. We got those working. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Wait, yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1. This doesn't work on Xbox. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. We got everything working, guys. Amazing. All right. do a quick showcase for you guys, and then we out of here because it's dinner time. Oh, should we peel all these off? Okay, let's do the ASMR thing and peel all these off. Okay. Ready? Woo! So this is going to get replaced by the client with a gold topper. He has it in his possession already. I'm actually going to take this off before I ship it because I actually ordered this for myself, but I just popped it on for the build really. I'm going to put back the red one before I ship it. Okay. No, these are just the protection for the crown buttons. I don't know what I'm doing saving them over there, like I'm going to do something with them. I'm going to stick these on the people's back of their shirts. At tournaments, right? Just slap them on. Alright, yeah, I don't need these. So pretty. Okay, let's clean up a little bit. Actually, I do need that. Pogs. Okay, guys. Oh, wait. Forgot one thing. I always tell people to do this too, and I forget it myself. We forgot to put in the shims. So these are the shims for the foam, so that it doesn't get stuck. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. Okay. And then clean this off. Put this back on. Okay, so we are completely done, guys. This is the build for Spets once again. Dark Souls, Golden Dark Souls. Mix-up layout. We got Praise the Sun, baby. Yep. Oh, look at that. All gold. You died. Who hates saying that? Oh, it's so good. All right. Shout out to Frieza, did the graphics on this one. And then on this side, what does it say? Wild, wait. I can't read that shit. Can you guys read that? Sick foam art, right? Lonely journey, something like that, on another lonely journey. Why not help one another on this lonely journey? Something like that. So what do you say? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? Right, we got gold 3D printed filament. And then we have the foam lightly etched with some Dark Souls graphics and Spets the hollow on the bottom. Okay, so you see these gaps here? I'm going to leave the option for Spets. I don't know if he really wants the magnets or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him the option to do gold feet, right? He's going to have the option for gold feet. He's going to have the option to cover it with white foam. right? And this is his grommet that I'll pack all this stuff. This is all his. So he's gonna have all these options. These are the button inserts in case he wants to do other buttons later. But yeah, I'm gonna literally pack this all inside here. Where did I put Frank the foam? Here we go. We got Frankie the foam over here. I'm literally just gonna pack everything inside. Okay? That's a real cool part about this. You can literally just stash everything. So I'll leave that here for him. All these pieces, whether he wants to use them or not. The grommet, everything can actually just sit inside here. This is actually going overseas. I hope that customs doesn't think I'm smuggling weird stuff. But yeah, that's it. We are done. What do you guys think? Super freaking luxurious, huh? Alright guys, I'm going to dip out real quick. I don't have the time for a raid right now, but I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out, peace out.